Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. What is happening? It's your main man, Coach Fah.
Yo, Danny B. What's up, everybody? How we
And
doing?
yes, sir. Welcome to another Knickerbocker Ave, and we'll be right back. Yes, sir. In the building, playoff Knickerbocker time. What's going on, y'all?
Playoffs. Yo, I gotta cue that up, man. I wanted to do that all week long. I wanted to set the intro. Tell him, coach, man. I wanted to get this going on the intro, dude. Where are we at with it? How you doing today, man? How you feeling? You gotta be feeling good, dude. The energy all week long has been through the roof.
Dude, I'm feeling great about the Knicks. I'm feeling kind of tired personally because we had some folk over last night. We jumped into the Hennessy's and to the wine cellar, little jump off, and my wife is still knocked out. Like,
Yo, my wife too, bro. She's in another room snoring. Playoffs. Let's go, bro. I can't, bro. Every time, man. That's every time you see my tweet, bro. That's what I'm saying. Jada, playoffs. You know what I'm saying? I
yes,
can't get it out of my
sir.
head.
Well, that's because we are going to the playoffs. We going,
Hell
y'all.
yeah.
We going. We got our bags
Yo,
packed, and we going to the playoffs.
man. And I'll tell you what, we got a great guest for everybody today. Somebody who's got plenty of playoff experience as a fan. And Anthony MSG, I'm looking forward to bringing him on the show and hearing what he's got to say. So, shout to everybody checking in on the stream. See Triple M over there. Vince, what's up, bro? Big Nick Energy.
Don't mind me. I'm just typing, y'all.
Do it up, bro. Do it up. So, we're here, man. 40 wins.
Going on 41 today.
Yeah, buddy. Yo, did you see the injury report? Tell me you saw how many people are out for the Celtics.
But you know what? I expected that, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah,
Because,
you know what? I don't know what to expect anymore. You know,
well, I mean, they already have the seventh seed locked in. So whether they won or lost today doesn't really matter at all for them. So why
true.
not get healthy? Why not take a day?
Yep,
So for me, that's why I figured, when I saw the news this morning, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. And
definitely.
it's not hurting them to give us the game. It's just not. So
Nope,
why not? You know what I mean?
not at
If we
all.
were in a different position and I would like to rest guys too, but today we can't rest. Today we got to go.
Nope. It's go time. It's go time. Let's go. I'm ready, man. Last game of the freaking season. We already hit 40 wins. People were saying 20 wins, 17 wins,
People say
21 wins.
17 wins, like we weren't even
Man,
going to be better than last year.
get out of here, man.
Ah,
40 wins, bro. 41 wins. What's up? New York
exactly.
Knicks. New York, we here. Defense, bro.
Ah, yes.
Defense.
Yo, speaking of we here, there's been a little bit of controversy. Before I do that, can we bring our marvelous guest in?
Let's do it, bro. Bring it
Let's,
on. Let's go. Look at everybody
ladies
checking
and
in. What's up,
gentlemen,
everybody?
you have seen this marvelous human being on the Knicks intro segment piece. He's the one giving the marvelous fist bump.
Yo.
You've seen him on MSG after the games. He had a
And
wonderful show
POV.
going on. You know
Yep.
what I mean? And just personally, this dude he is what Knick fans are and should be. Great guy, caring heart, and he's been through a whole lot. And to see this now for him makes me even happier about everything. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you our brother, Anthony Donahue, a.k.a. Anthony MSG.
Welcome, fam. Welcome.
My brother, there you go. What's happening?
What's up, man? Welcome to the show, bro.
Is there a better place for the Wi-Fi? Inside? That'll be better. Sorry, guys. Give me a second.
No, you're good, bro. You're good.
This may be a little better. What's going on, guys? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely,
Bro,
dude. Thanks for
you
coming,
was a
man. Welcome.
traveling man.
Haha,
How
yeah,
was your
yeah. I just
trip?
got back from the West. The trip was amazing, man. The only bad part of the trip was that end of the third quarter in Phoenix and that put back by Wes Matthews. But the trip was absolutely incredible. Sorry about the connection. I thought the outside view of the vessel would have been nice, but didn't work out there. So I'm inside the lounge at the Hudson Yards at Equinox right now. So
Nice, bro.
the trip was amazing. You know, it was good to get away. I did a lot of things by myself, to be honest, and I really needed that.
That's awesome, dude. I'm so glad you had a great time. And we got a couple of wins there too, man. You know what I mean? You got to see that Clippers victory. That was freaking huge. That's got to be electric to see.
Yeah,
Live, especially.
it was, man. And there were so many Knicks fans there. You know, Knicks fans are going to be in every arena around the country. So, you know, being out in LA, and it was such a big win, too. It wasn't just like a win in November or December or a win when
Right.
you're 20 games under 500 and you just, snuck a dub. Like, it was a huge win. And to see so many Knicks fans there, there was so much jubilation. It was absolutely incredible.
That's awesome, man. That is freaking awesome. So I want to give the viewers just a little bit of background about you, if they don't already know, which would surprise the hell out of me because you're all over Nick's Twitter.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, first and foremost, dude, my condolences. I haven't seen you in person, so I definitely want to share that with you, dude, because you've touched me as I'm sure you've touched so many other people with your story and the story about your sister and everything else, man. So, my condolences, absolutely.
Thank
I'm
you.
always thinking of you, brother, always with me. So,
No,
I wanted
thank
to
you.
get
And
that off first.
well, thank you very much. And I always appreciate your tweets and your DMs. Very, very, very kind of you, you know, going through such a difficult time in life right now. And, you know, every second is a struggle. I mean, every day I wake up, it doesn't feel real. You know, she was more than just a sister. She was someone I raised due to certain circumstances. She was someone I literally gave my entire life to, but I had no problem doing that. If she was still here fighting physically, I'd still be at the hospital every day. I'd still be doing whatever I have to do. And no matter how much it hurts, that's why every day I get up and I live because I'm in extraordinary pain. Like that doesn't stop, but I always feel that I cannot let her down. So that's
Right.
why I've been at every Knicks game since the Garden opened. That's why I've been to the games in Brooklyn and Philadelphia and Los Angeles and Phoenix because I still have to do what I love because if I don't, that would be letting her down. That would be letting so many people down that follow me, that look to me and look to G for inspiration. So if I stay home crying, which trust me, I cry every single day. But if I
Well, we
stayed
all do,
home and
bro.
did that,
Nothing to be ashamed about, man.
no, it's not. It's not. But what I'm saying is if I just stayed home and did that, number one, it would be understandable. Nobody would kill me for it. But I can't because I feel I can't let her down. And all the Knicks
Right.
fans that follow me or people that follow me that look to me for inspiration, I can't let them down. And I feel I have a responsibility.
Definitely, man. And I heard you say it yesterday on Betting Around the Rim that you've had somebody, text you or send you a message before with everything that's going great, with the next season. It's kind of like she's kind of shining a light down, And honestly,
Oh,
man,
so I
I
get
just
so many messages about that, man. So many messages. That one just kind of stuck out. But I get
definitely,
messages,
dude.
tweets, and posts about it every day because it's not like the Knicks have been good the last 8 years. It's not like
Right.
it's 3 years after her passing. To have this year from a timing standpoint, it makes you wonder and makes you think. Maybe she's really guiding them because
Yes.
G knows only one thing could make me happy, and that's the Knicks winning and the Knicks going to the playoffs. And here we are today. In about 5 hours, we could be celebrating hosting Game 1 of the 2021 playoffs
Oh
at
my
Madison Square
God,
Garden.
man.
So,
Man, I just
you
got
gotta
chills,
wonder.
dude.
You gotta wonder if she's working her magic, man.
Oh,
She
absolutely,
is.
dude.
She
She
is.
absolutely is. And no matter what, she's absolutely smiling down, dude. Seeing
Yes.
you, the way that you've been going about your life in just the last couple months, and I've obviously seen it, like you said, talking, through the DMs and stuff. Just you've really, gone through it and you've came over and you're going at everything with a smile on your face and you're doing the
Yes.
best you can. And
Thank you,
that's what it's
thank you,
about, man. That's what it's about. So I commend you for that. Absolutely, brother.
thank you. I got a tough task, and at 11:30 this morning, guys, I'll give you guys. I'm doing an interview for Fox Sports Extra with Tina Cervasio. Obviously,
Oh,
Cool.
wow.
Knicks fans know
Congrats, bro.
Tina, but
We
Tina's a
miss
great
Tina.
friend. Tina's a great friend of mine. Tina and I have been friends about 11 years, and she was very close to G. And I haven't seen Tina physically since G passed. And I know that's going to be a tough interview. Tina's actually going to be speaking at G's celebration in August.
Nice.
So
I'm looking
that's going to
forward to
be
that too, man.
that's going to be a
Indeed.
very emotional interview, with Tina. But I got to do it because, like I said, I can't let people down. I can't.
No, definitely
I can't.
not. And you've been so good at that, man. So, like I said, I commend you 1,000% on that. So, moving back a little bit, man, I want to just first and foremost recognize you as the OG, man, of sports fan podcasting, bro. I mean, 2005, I think, right, is when you pretty much started doing it.
Yeah. 2005, the first show I ever did, the first guest I ever had was John Starks, and a lot of people told me that you couldn't be a fan.
That story is crazy too.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You could go to my Instagram page, and the story's right there. One of my posts from a show about a month ago. A lot of people told me you couldn't be a fan and do this, and I always disagreed. I think it helps that you have some talent also. Like, obviously, like when I do shows, I've done shows now 15 years. I'm very professional. I know what I'm doing. I know how to conduct the show, but I'm also a fan. I go to games as a fan. I don't want to be in the locker room doing interviews. I've done that before back in the day, and I really didn't enjoy it that much. I didn't like it. It was cool because I was cool with a lot of the Knicks players back then, like Jamal and Q and David Lee, guys like that. But I didn't want to be in the locker room getting interviews. I wanted to do what I wanted to do, and there was some pushback, but here we are 15 years later, and you can make your fandom a career. It is possible. It is possible. You just got to find a niche and figure out how you can do it.
You are the proof in the pudding, man. That's for sure.
Thank you.
And you hit on it, with that fan POV. I'm gonna bring that right around to the latest now. You know what I mean? Come 16 years full circle. You're now got shows on MSG itself. Fan POV. You got an episode I want to say about a month ago with Quentin Richardson.
Yep, and we got
I believe
new one coming out soon with Derek Harper.
Yep. I'm on top of it, man. I'm on top of it. So that's awesome, dude. I'm looking forward to that. I thought the first go around was pretty cool. I love what you're bringing to the stage, and to be able just to kind of keep tuning in after the games, going through the press, the releases, and then hitting you to kind of tie it all up. That's always a pleasure watching. So good stuff, man.
Thank you,
absolutely.
Danny B.
Congrats, bro.
Danny B for 3.
Yeah, buddy. So, man, we had that game yesterday. Got a little sticky.
Sticky? Let's put it nice, bro. That last 5 minutes of some of the worst basketball I've seen since hanging out at Waterbury Park in the Bronx 15 years ago.
Man, I can't stand these little lapses that we have. Like, we have such great streaks of just solid defense, great ball movement, and then it's like we come out, whether it's the third quarter or the second, it just seems like there's one quarter where we started and it's so I can't stand seeing that. I want to start every quarter with
thank the basketball gods, though. We played great defense, and the Hornets couldn't make a shot either. The Hornets took that 4-point lead. And I don't watch a lot of Hornets basketball. I actually watch the Hornets probably 4 times a year against the Knicks.
Yeah,
and, I mean, Devontae Graham, he kills us every time. So if his career is based on playing the Knicks, we should give him a supermax contract. But I thought
you're 100% right.
And everybody knows I'm a positive fan, but I thought for sure that shot at the end of the game was going in. But it was destiny. That was supposed to win. Then we really stepped up in overtime, and thank God,
oh my God,
we walked. And thank God the overtime was easy. We just blitzed them, and but at some point, just as from a confidence thing, and Julius Randle did have a great game yesterday. I would really just want to see him knock down one of these shots to end the game.
He's got it, man. Yep.
And
he'll get there, dude.
He hit that 3 versus the Sixers to send the game to overtime. Back in February, early March, that was a huge 3. But he's missed. He doesn't take it away from anything that he's done all year. But I really just want to see him knock down one of those, big shots.
Definitely, man. And yesterday,
go ahead.
Go ahead, Coach. You got it, man.
I was just going to say, I honestly think that's part of what Tibbs keeps talking about when he says we still have a long way to go. We still have a lot to do. Yep. So I'm looking for both him and RJ to start knocking those game-winning shots down next season. This is really the first year they've taken them. So, they're not really confident with it. They hope it's going in, but Next year, I think they'll be way more confident with those shots.
Oh,
I
I
think so
agree. And you
too.
got to remember, this Knicks team is so ahead of schedule. I mean,
Right,
if the Knicks,
right.
let's be honest here, if the Knicks are playing today, and if we won today, we were the 10th seed and got into a playing game, that would be a celebration. You would have told us that 71 games ago. But here we
Oh, for
are,
sure.
the last game of the regular season versus the hated Boston Celtics. And if the New York Knicks win, not only do we, well, I mean, obviously we're already in the playoffs, we're going to host game one at the Garden next weekend. So nobody in their wildest dreams predicted this. So the New York Knicks are so ahead of schedule. So you have to be so happy if you're a Knicks fan, and really not focus on those negative things because, it's been an amazing ride. But of course, you have some tough losses here and there, and they hurt, such as the Lakers game. That was painful. But this Knicks
Yeah.
team is so ahead of schedule. If you're a Knicks fan and you bleed orange and blue, you have to be so excited.
For real.
Oh, absolutely.
For
Definitely,
real.
man. Definitely. And going back to what you were talking about with Randall, I feel like not yesterday, the game before it, going into halftime, he took a three as the buzzer was, about to go off, and he just missed it. And then in the game yesterday, right before halftime, he took a three and he hit it, right before the buzzer. So I kind of look at that, and I'm hoping that he uses those as like mini, you know what I mean, mini pre-end of game shots where the clock's winding down, 3,
Yep.
2, and he's taking it, and he's gaining his confidence. So let him do it before halftime, before the quarter ends, no problem. Because
he's
you know what?
He's not lacking confidence at all. I think
No.
one thing we know about Julius Randle, he doesn't lack confidence. He's just adjusted his game a lot this year, and that's big thanks to him putting in the work, and of course the coaching of Tom Thibodeau.
Absolutely. And as Vince Pellegrini's checking in right now,
Right on time.
Tibbs absolutely should be coach of the year. I said this yesterday on a podcast that I did in the UK. But the reason that I go for Tibbs over Monty Williams is because I look at it as like the Suns had expectations when the season started. Right. We didn't.
And they've exceeded them a little bit too. Nobody thought
for
they'd
sure.
be number one seed. And the Suns have been great. Devin Booker's awesome, DeAndre Ayton, and of course you bring in Chris Paul. And I'm a big Monty Williams guy. He was drafted by the New York Knicks in the 1994 draft with Charlie Ward. Monty Williams is a great coach. He's a great man. But let's be honest, it's Tom Thibodeau hands down. The Knicks are going to be, might be, I don't want to say 100% because you still have to play the game today. There's a good chance the New York Knicks are going to be a 4 seed in the playoffs. If you would have said that before the season started, it's obvious Tom Thibodeau is the coach of the year.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I agree with you. Just for that alone,
100%.
the expectations, you know what I mean? We had none come season start. And every, 7-8 games, they just kept changing, a couple games down. Now it's like, oh, can we, end with a 500 record season? And then, the narrative, you guys know it, you know what I mean? Went from the play-in, then to the playoffs, then to the 4th seed. And it's like, at some point you got to say, okay, the Knicks are here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Knicks are here. Yeah.
Yep. And I think it takes time. You know what I mean? Media is slowly coming around to it. I think it's just something that's not going to happen overnight. As time goes on and we continue to prove what we're doing is legit and it's consistent, I think more and more media will come around. So I think that we'll see it, between this off season, next season, a little bit of, people still putting doubt in the air. But I think if we come out next season and do exactly what we did this season again, in terms of just that hard grit, and we keep improving through it, that respect is going to be there through and through, and the media narratives are going to change for sure. It's just a matter of it happening and staying.
And it starts at the top. You bring in Leon Rose, World Wide West, Tom Thibodeau. There's a sense of such respect there around the league. So it's the New York Knicks are only going up right now.
Absolutely, man. Trending upwards. What are you doing over there, Coach? How you doing, man? Did we freeze a little bit? Coach freeze?
I'm good.
I'm good with you. Yeah, I feel like me and you were good. I don't know. Coach over here freezing.
It happens, man.
Let's warm you up, bro.
It happens.
I'm back in effect.
So, Ant, for playoffs, right? I would assume you'd probably want the Hawks first round. Is that what you would prefer?
I will never say what team that I want. I want home court. So if home court meant playing the Nets, the Bucks, the 92 Dream Team, whoever it is. So I don't want to say the team that I want because that's bad luck. I want home court.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
Yep.
That's definitely cool. Absolutely, man. Because I'll tell you, MSG, and you know as well as anybody else that it's electric, and you throw in playoffs now, man,
Exactly.
I can only imagine. And you know what? You are someone who's had experience along. I mean, playoffs in MSG, it's got to be insane.
It's a
Got to be
different
insane.
animal. It's a different animal. It's so different. Every possession matters. The fans are into it from warm ups. So getting home court advantage, it would be incredible, and that's not something the Hawks want to face, or whoever we play, and that's not something that Trae Young wants to face in his little
No.
bitch ass, throwing his body into people. And I'm wondering if we do play the Hawks. Obviously, the Hawks are going to be in the playoffs regardless. Anyway, it's one thing. People since basketball started drive to the paint and draw fouls. I've never seen a player do what Trae Young has done so much. And this will be his first time in the playoffs. And I wonder if he gets those calls in the playoffs. Because he literally throws his body at defenders 20 feet from the basket. I mean, I have to think he's not going to get those calls as much in the postseason.
I would agree with you. I'm sure they're talking about kind of cutting back on certain things, and calling a couple more of other things. I think that's definitely going to change. The playoffs are just a whole nother beast. It's all about matchups, and I'm totally with you. I was hesitant at first to kind of say who I was looking forward to playing, but after kind of sitting through it all, I ended up with the Hawks. And the reason being, I look at how we played against them this season, and even that last game too. I know it got a little sketchy with Trae Young. He got got hot towards the end of the game before he was injured, and Capella. But the way that I look at it is Tibbs has been great all season at adjusting. So a 7-game series against those guys, I think that we'll really be able to figure out how to isolate them, take away what they bring to the game, and continue to do what we do best. So I just feel like as a first-round matchup, especially for our young squad, I think that would be a great matchup. And I just think it would benefit us the best.
Yeah, no, I tend to agree with you. I definitely tend to agree with you. Obviously the Bucks are a seasoned team. Miami, they were in the finals last year. The Nets are the Nets. We know about them. So it would be a nice first round matchup. And if you could win them, then you take your chance with Philadelphia in the second round, assuming they advance.
That's the one that bothers me.
Well, we're not there yet.
No.
One game at a time.
One game at a time.
Worry about Bucks
my
today.
concern, even when we were fighting to find the position, was I didn't want a 7th. I felt like that Philly right now, the way they're playing and the belief system that they've got is they would. I don't want to say not quite ready, but I just feel like
Coach, let's not even talk about that. Let's not talk about that. Let's just talk about Boston and possibly the playoffs. Don't even talk about Philadelphia. Do not listen. If we win the first round and if we play the Sixers, you have me back on that show, and we will talk Knicks Sixers basketball.
Definitely.
I don't necessarily want to talk it either. That's what I'm saying.
Some cheesesteaks and pizza, but don't talk about Philly right now. Let's worry about next win today versus Boston.
I agree.
Yo,
and
what Jay says right here, anybody.
I know that in the offseason they're going to be looking at Trae Young and his flailing body crap and all of that.
Oh, they should. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I read the article yesterday. They're definitely going to be addressing that in the offseason.
There's one thing to draw a foul, but then there's Trae Young. I mean,
right.
Are you kidding me?
So he takes it overboard, way overboard.
But the weird thing about that is, though, that Trae Young is a great shooter. Why not just rely on your shot?
Right. Create a little bit more space, and work on that. Instead, he takes it away and shoots. Boggles my mind, man.
Yeah,
super weird.
Definitely. And I mean, John Collins is solid as well. So they've got the young pups,
They do.
And it's going to be a good series. We're going to enjoy it.
I agree.
I think so.
I think the home court advantage, and if that is the matchup, I think home court advantage ends up working in our favor.
Oh, absolutely, man. And I'm with you, dude. Yo, I got to throw up the praying hands too, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, but hey,
too funny.
This is the most fun I'll put it to you like this. My wife is a converted Knicks fan. She's also a Wizards fan.
Yep.
And she's been through all of this with me. And she was with me with the Carmelo and the plantar fasciitis crew and all of that. And this is just so different.
Yep,
it's
it is.
more sustained. It's got so much more sustainability than that did.
Absolutely. Of course.
And I mean, we were looking for Melo and Luck a little bit back then. We got Tibbs. We got the solid core. They've got a belief system. This is wildly different.
Way
And
different.
Assets,
Way different.
cap
just
space,
but
draft picks.
the family vibe here right now. The
Big
vibe of
15.
family, the thread of we're together in this.
Big
So
15.
did you see? Did you see the pimping crew that went to go visit Mike Breen at his Hall of Fame speech?
No, that was incredible.
That was incredible. But that's what this Knicks team in front office and this is what this is.
Right, that
You
togetherness.
know,
Yep.
it's the most family oriented. I mean, Wild West hugging everybody after the games and all that. I mean,
I love that, man. I really do.
we've not seen that in ever, and it's working and it's right. And I'm excited, man. Not just for this
Me
season,
too.
but for the future going forward.
Me
Same
too.
here, y'all. Same
We got a
here.
lot to be proud of.
Definitely. And I don't wanna take too much away from today and the playoffs that are here, because I was just thinking about maybe asking you something about next season, but I kind of want to stay put.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I want to stay. Yeah, dude.
It was funny. I saw walking out of the garden the other day. Maybe the person who asked me this is watching. He probably thought I was a tool for a second. So I'm walking out of the garden. I meet a fan who always followed me. He's like, appreciate your work. He said, I have a question. I was like, sure. He said, what do you think about blah, blah, blah next season? I said, bro, we haven't been in the playoffs in 8 years. I am not answering a question about next season. And then he realized I was just, I was messing around, and he was super cool. And I'm like, but I'm like, why are we talking about the Knicks? It's not like the Knicks have not been in the playoffs in 8 years. We've only been in the playoffs 4 times in 20 years. Why are we talking about next season right now? Like, enjoy.
You know what it is.
One thing I learned from my sister and going through that experience is you got to live for what's in front of you. We'll get to next season. We'll talk about next season.
Right.
So that's
right
Mr.
now,
Rose's
enjoy
job.
this.
Enjoy this, man. We'll talk about
I've been
next season when
saying
we
it.
talked about.
Exactly.
I've been saying it. Enjoy the process. You know what I'm saying? You got to trust the process over there. It's enjoy the process here, because that's what it's been.
Exactly.
That's what it's been all about.
Said.
Yo, you know what it is too, man? I feel like,
bro.
listen, as Knicks fans, we've been programmed where at this point of the season, we're looking at next season. So I get that.
Right.
But this season, it's different. Forget everything else. This is where we're at. You know what I mean? Sit back, enjoy it. Stop debating on everything. Let's just watch what's in front of us and be happy, man. We got a solid crew right now. A solid team, solid performance. I mean, it's incredible, man. Incredible.
Exactly.
They have successfully made the Knicks great again.
Yeah, that they have. They really have. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm definitely looking forward to the Celtics game today. I know that there's a lot of people that are going to be sitting, but I want to come right out the gate and just destroy. You know what I mean? I want high energy defense, 48 minutes straight. Listen, this is the last game of the season.
Yep.
Let's set the tone right now. You know what I mean? 48 minutes straight. Hard defense, pick your spots, and let's kill this game. You know what I mean? Let's put it out and show the world what's coming, man.
So we can put our. I would like to have my feet up the entire fourth quarter and not.
Me too.
Yes.
Me too.
It is so bittersweet though. Today's the last game of the season.
Man, yeah. It's crazy how fast it went.
It did go fast this year. I mean, of course, we're missing 10 games, but still.
10 games and like a month. Because they really punched them in together. You know what I mean?
This was a fun
season.
It
went smooth for the most part.
Yeah, it did. And it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun this season.
It was.
I mean, not just Knicks fun. I mean, across the board, this was an interesting year for NBA. I mean, you got the Suns is the number one in the West. Like, what?
Yeah. A lot of things, man.
This is why we suit up. This is why we play. This is why we watch. You know, it's not set in stone, and I love that.
You are
absolutely
right.
Listen, Jay Ski. Yes, it is a special team this year, fellas. Indeed. Yo, big shouts to everybody chiming in, watching, and
we got a lot of people here with us today.
Comment section has been off the hook. Yo, I'm loving it. Keep the comments coming. Keep watching. We appreciate y'all.
Absolutely. Scott, thank you. Jay, appreciate you always, man. You know that. Enjoy the process, bro. That's what it's about. So if I could leave everybody with one thing today, that's it right there. Enjoy the
Enjoy it.
process.
That's what I've
It's
always been
been a
saying
long
too.
time
Enjoy
coming.
it. Enjoy
Hell
it.
yeah, man. Anthony, I want to thank you for coming on today, man. We
My
usually
pleasure.
keep this for, about a half an hour or so. Keep it, consumable to a lot of people. It's a little easier when it's shorter. So
Of course,
I
listen,
want to definitely keep it
we all
prompt.
have short attention spans.
I definitely do, man. That's for sure. So thank you so much for
Thank you
coming on the
guys.
show, man.
It was great being on with you guys. Anytime you need me, just let me know. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the kind words. And let's get this win today. And let's definitely talk soon.
Yes,
Absolutely,
sir, my
man.
brother.
Right
And
back at
enjoy
you,
the
bro.
interview with Tina, man, and
I
stay
will.
strong, brother.
Yeah, dude.
I will. Thank
Absolutely,
you guys.
bro.
Appreciate you guys so much.
Ladies and
Absolutely.
gentlemen, Anthony Donahue, aka Anthony MSG, aka
Thank you so much, guys. Have a good one.
Have a better one, my brother.
Later. Enjoy the weekend. Oh,
Yeah.
man. Great episode. I appreciate having Anthony here. Everybody that's here with us in the comments, thank you. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I hope that we get this last 41st win of the season. And like I said, enjoy the process.
And we will holler at y'all next Saturday. We're going to
Coach,
have
two things. First, special announcement that I completely forgot about because I was just so into having Anthony here with us. Today, let's unveil it, dude. The Knicks Corner. It is out there. So instead of going on to Spotify, on Apple, if you're searching for Danny B Knicks Talks, Morning Drives, Coach Fah's Knicks Minutes, you could actually now, after today, search for the Knicks Corner, and that will be the name of our channel. So everything Coach Fah and I are doing will be under the Knicks Corner from now on. It's going to be YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, Apple, everything, Twitter. It's all going to be the Knicks Corner. So keep an eye out for that. Help us get that out there, and that's the first one. The second one I wanted to mention was man, I can't even remember where I was going with it, Coach. So I'm gonna have to say enjoy y'all weekends. I can't keep y'all just sitting here waiting on me.
I'm working on a little tasty treat for the next show. Being that it is going to be the playoff Saturday, it's going to be on the 22nd. So we will be live in effect with J Live and Sky Zoo in the building.
You heard it here first, people. J Live, Sky Zoo, Knickerbocker Avenue, Memorial Day weekend. Let's go.
It's so serious. It's so
don't stop. Yo, what I was going to say is, can we exit the show with a commercial?
I was literally about to do that. I got it queued up.
I love it, bro. Everybody, I appreciate everybody checking in. I can't say that enough. Thank you. Me and Coach appreciate every single one of you. Enjoy the commercial. Enjoy Knicks Corner. And I'm sure we'll be talking to all y'all soon. End the game, man. End the game. Tomorrow, morning drive. It's the last regular season morning drive. Oh, my God.
Morning drive and Knicks boy. Yo,
wow.
And just a side
playoffs.
What I know, your word. What we got to do next season, though, you and I, because you are excellent with the in-game call, and I do the color. We got to do it live, yo, and just.
I'm with it.
We got. I think that'll be sick, yo.
I'm definitely with it. Maybe like one game a week or something like that. Yeah, we'll just live do. We'll live call it play by play. I'm totally with that, man. Yo, that would be awesome.
Mike Breen and Clyde, and there it is.
Yo. Oh, man, let's go, baby.
All right, we will holler. See y'all later.
Spring, summer 2021, y'all. You gotta get to the barbershop and get those Julius Randle's hairstyle trends for men. We talking about the triple threat, the Spree 99. The 3 in a rows. Yo, you know that All-Star is what's popping this summer. Knowing me, I'm probably gonna get that baseline fade. But right now, I'm most definitely rocking the Blowout Loss.